Welcome to the John and Heidi Show podcast.
John and Heidi.
Here's John and Heidi.
Today is a special day, Heidi. Do you know what today is?
What is today, John?
I thought you would never ask. It is Thursday, the 12th day of August. Today is National Julienne Fries Day. So I think I like julienne fries, don't I?
I like all kinds of fries.
I like julienne fries. I like Marianne fries. I like pretty much all kinds of fries. National Vinyl Record Day today. I used to have a pretty good collection of vinyl records. I don't even know where they are. I think they're in the garage. Probably the wrong place to store them, by the way. National Middle Child Day. National Congressional Startup Day as well. So all of those. And I've got a guess. No, I don't. It's Thursday. I got a Dear John letter. Oh, yeah, I got a good one here. And I actually know who sent this, and I had a discussion with the guy. It's on our Facebook page if you want to take a look, facebook.com/johnandheidishow. And you can chime in with advice. Already getting some good advice. And I think I have some good advice. I actually told him my good advice. At least I think it's good advice. I'll tell you if you stick around. That's coming up later in the program on this Thursday edition of the John and Heidi Show.
Addiction. It's not a pretty thing. Addiction can lead to many problems in your life. Addiction can drive away those who love you the most. And addiction can lead to the loss of jobs, relationships, and even your life. Don't let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. They want to help. Timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Now, surveys and studies and such brought to you by bettercreditcards.com. A new poll conducted by a skincare company shows 3 in 5 Americans never wear sunscreen when outside. Actually, there are reports of sunscreen causing cancers, like cancer-causing chemicals. So there's some people that are, not using it for that reason. And there's people like me that are just not smart enough to remember to. So
yeah, I don't wear it like I should, and my skin is showing that. I should wear it. But
one poll survey found the former Jeopardy champ Ken Jennings is the favorite to succeed Alex Trebek.
Hey, I found your glasses.
Hey, where were those?
They were sitting next to my computer.
Oh, why did I have them there?
I don't know.
I've been looking all over. I've been faking it pretty good. Alex Trebek passed away, and they were looking at different people to host the show. And Ken Jennings is, according to this poll, the top or the front runner, I think they call it. Wow, I can read this now. Surveys and studies and such brought to you by bettercreditcards.com.
Do you have a credit card? We'd like to help you get a better credit card. If you don't have any credit cards, we'd like to help you too. At bettercreditcards.com, we have credit cards that offer different things for different people. Some cards offer points. Some cards are designed to help you build your credit. Bettercreditcards.com wants to help you get a better credit card, no matter what you're looking for. See if we can help you find a better credit card at bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
This is Your Brain on Drugs, brought to you by timeforrehab.com. A Florida man arrested after authorities say he bit off part of his friend's ear during a fight.
Oh, geez.
Bad idea. James Williams, 45, facing battery charges after reportedly taking a bite out of his friend's ear. This happened at 2:30 in the morning.
With friends like that.
Yeah, it's at Ocean's Edge Resort and Marina. And the incident took place while they were on vacation, several friends. One passed out, and they put her in a maintenance wheelbarrow. The friend told police that they began pouring beer on the woman and made fun of her as he brought her to the hotel.
Wow.
That's when Williams began to get aggressive with his 28-year-old friend, who told him he was being disrespectful. After the woman woke up and tried to break up the brawl, James pushed her and the other woman that was there as well. And then the male victim got on the ground and somehow bit the other guy's ear off. So,
well, that's fantastic.
that is it's
a bad idea.
Weirdest. No, that's not ideal. It's a bad idea. But that is what happens, I guess, when your brain is on drugs.
John and Heidi.
Now, big screen, little screen, brought to you by channelsurfertv.com. Kourtney Kardashian posted intimate photos in which she is hanging all over Travis Barker in a bathrobe. So somehow that's news.
I
don't get it either. Dr. Dre's oldest daughter says she's homeless and has not received any money from her father in over a year. So
why is it his responsibility to give her money?
I don't
She's
know how old. I don't know. It doesn't say how old she is. It's his oldest daughter, so I don't know. I do have it on good authority. He's not an actual doctor, so I want to make sure I put that out there. And Modern Family star Julie Bowen saved a New Jersey woman who fell and hit her head in Utah. How cool is that?
Saved her.
Yeah, saved her. So, hero. I think that's really, really neat. I got to go back and say, I when I was saying Dr. Dre is not an actual doctor, how bad am I going to feel if I find out he really is now?
You could have a doctorate in something.
Could. So if he is, I apologize in advance. I was just being trying to be a Weisenheimer.
Trying to be a Weisenheimer. You speak like you're 88 years old.
You kids stick around. We'll be back in a bit. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
At WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com, we help you get ready for all the fun holidays throughout the year with fun, silly, and just plain weird gift ideas for your friends. If you have a friend who has a bizarre sense of humor, we've got a gift for them. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com posts a link to something that will make you smile each and every day. Whether you buy these weird gifts or not, it's worth checking out just for a smile. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. That's WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
Now your scoop of the day comes your way, courtesy of PureCanaCompany.com, promo code radio. The ramen company Nissin will soon release a flavor, pumpkin spice capo noodles.
Oh, gross.
That does not sound like my kind of thing.
Not good at all.
There are some people that are big fans. I actually talked to somebody, I don't know, it was like 2 weeks ago, and they were saying, I always look forward, because we were talking about the heat and this and that, and I was like, I like spring and fall, and they were like, I like fall because I like pumpkin spice everything. And I was like, really? You're the reason they're doing that. I
don't mind the flavor. I don't go out of my way to find it.
It's never been my thing.
But
I don't know. A man in Belarus, where's Belarus? Do you know?
I have no idea.
Was arrested for stealing a Winnie the Pooh child-sized car from a supermarket. The man walked around the supermarket and took a seat on the toy car while talking on his phone. Then he edged towards the exit doors and slowly but surely maneuvered the car across the supermarket's parking lot and took off on it.
Well, hopefully he had a child that he was trying to give that to.
It just reminds me of, remember when we were in Las Vegas, there was a lady who was stealing groceries, and she just walked away, and the security guard comes out and just like stares at her, and the guy that was with us pointed at her and says, "Hey, stop." She just kept walking.
Didn't even yell, just stop. It was funny. It was, you had to be there.
Yeah,
it was really, we laughed about it.
But she should have been in a Winnie the Pooh child-sized car. And do you hate doing chores? Have you ever hated doing chores so much you faked an illness? That sounds lazy and selfish, but 28% of men, 21% of women say they put themselves out of order of doing chores. Most hated chores, by the way, washing dishes and cleaning the kitchen, doing laundry, cleaning the bathroom, vacuuming, cooking meals, and shopping for groceries.
Wow, that's
a big, long list. That's pretty much all the chores right there. I don't know what they missed. I think that's everything. But apparently there are people pretending that they got hurt doing those. And that reminds me, I got hurt doing all of those, so I can't do any chores.
You actually did you supposedly hurt yourself unloading the dishwasher one time.
I did one.
You did.
I jacked up my back really bad.
Yeah.
We were at the chiropractor.
I can't do this anymore.
We were at the chiropractor. She's like, so what did you do? Were you, doing something strenuous? I'm like, yeah, I was taking out the dishes. All right. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
Early to bed, early to rise makes you healthy, wealthy, and wise. This is a great quote from Benjamin Franklin. At InsuranceChicken.com, we know a thing or two about great quotes. We help people get great insurance quotes every day. It's super simple and free to find out if we can make you healthy, wealthy, and wise. Okay, I can't guarantee that, but I can assure you we'd love to help at InsuranceChicken.com. We want to help you peck out great deals on insurance. That's InsuranceChicken.com.
And it's time right now for
Dear John Letters.
Dear John. Dear John.
All right, I got a great Dear John letter this week, and this is somebody I know the guy, so he and I had a nice conversation about this, and I gave him my advice. When I say in person, it was over the phone, but I'm going to say in person because it's a lot more in person than normal. But I'm going to ask for Heidi's advice, and I'll tell you what I said. Here we go. Dear John, my neighbor moved about 6 months ago. The new people moved here from out of the area. Our first meeting was not so great. It was in my front yard, and he told me we're going to have a problem. I asked why. He said, we're moving in next door. I laughed because I thought he was kidding. As it turns out, he was not kidding. They've called the police on us several times for parking our own cars in front of our own house in the street. That is not illegal, by the way. So police have been very nice to us about it. They, when he says they, the neighbors, recently had a company build a fence, and it's not legal. Their fence is too close to our house. I wouldn't even care, but they've been so awful to us. Part of me wants to make them move their fence, but there's another part of me that says that's going to be a terrible idea. It might make things even worse. We love it here. We have no plans to move. What do you think we should do? Signed, the good neighbor. I love that. Again, I'll tell you what I said in a bit. But Heidi, what do you think?
Throw that match, baby.
I knew
Throw that match.
Heidi would have. She would have done it. No, she wouldn't have done it while they were building the fence. She would have let them get it finished, and then she would have called right away.
Yep.
So this fence, by the way, has been there for about a month now. Because as we were talking about it, he's like, "Yeah, I keep thinking I'm going to send you a Dear John letter." And I was like, "Oh, send me one." He's like, "Oh, I'm going to just talk to you about it." And then we chatted, and I said, "Send me a letter. We'll use that." So here was the advice I gave him. I said, I would take the high road. And by the way, I told him Heidi would take the low road. And that was 100% right. But I said, here's what I would do is just next time you see him, have a conversation with him and just say, we got off on a wrong foot somehow. I didn't mean to. I don't know how that happened. I don't know what we did, what we said. But can we get a fresh start? And let them know that, you keep calling the police for no reason. I haven't gotten in trouble over any of that. It's just, it's a nuisance for them. Let's not do that. I could call the police if I wanted to. I could call and turn, your fence is on my property. I don't want to do that. So let's just not have any more of these tantrums, no more of this stuff. Let's just be good neighbors. How's that sound? So that way this person knows, hey, if you keep it up, I can keep it up too. And, it doesn't cost him anything when they call the police about his car, and he just has to move the car. And the one time the neighbor even got caught in a lie. I think that was really funny because he called the police and they came out and talked to this particular gentleman, and he moved the vehicle. He said it's not been there. They said it's been there weeks. It's not been there weeks. They called the police again the next day and said a different car has been there for weeks. And the police said, no, we were just there yesterday and that car wasn't in the street. So anyway, that's not on a letter, but that was in the conversation. What do you think, folks? You can chime in with your advice on our Facebook page, facebook.com/JohnandHeidiShow. My advice, take the high road. Maybe have the conversation that I don't think we need to keep doing this. It's just a nuisance for everybody involved. If you want me to move my car, ask me. I'll move my car. I don't know what the problem is. It's not in front of your house. It's in front of my house.
Exactly.
And if that's you, so since this is signed the good neighbor, that would make them the not so good neighbor. Quit doing that. I mean, you move into a new neighborhood and then you treat people bad. That's not a good thing. If you ever need help, and I'll tell you, I know this guy. He's like one of the nicest people ever. If you need help, he would have been there to help you out. And that's what he said. I just don't understand it. He's like, everybody in the neighborhood, we all get along so great. And then these new people come in. And he said, it's not just me they're being mean to, it's everybody.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
So I'm really sad to hear that. And
so then he'd be a neighborhood hero if he went my route.
Probably would. They'd have a parade for him. So, yeah, maybe take Heidi's. No, don't. No, don't do that. But I would say, again, I'd have the conversation. I'd start there. That's what I would do. If you would like to chime in, once again, you can do that on our Facebook page. If you don't do Facebook and you want to chime in, you can just send a message to us through our website. And that's another way to send us a Dear John letter as well. And that's johnandheidishow.com. But if you want to just chime in on the Facebook page and leave your answer there, you can do that too. Then it's not anonymous, but it's still there. And that is facebook.com/JohnandHeidiShow.
Addiction. It's not a pretty thing. Addiction can lead to many problems in your life. Addiction can drive away those who love you the most. And addiction can lead to the loss of jobs, relationships, and even your life. Don't let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. They want to help. Timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
93% of Americans eat pizza at least once a month. We eat pizza, I bet, more than that. Because Heidi is a pizza fiend.
I really do like pizza.
I could go a long time without having pizza. I love it. When you get it, I always enjoy it.
Yeah, I love it.
But I don't think I've ever been in the pizza mood.
Really?
You're always.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have a chance. You're in the pizza mood like every 4 days. And she's like, oh, what do you think? You want pizza? I'm like, really? We just
Again?
I think we still have leftover pizza. All right, that is today's fun fact. Thank you for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
Do you have a credit card? We'd like to help you get a better credit card. If you don't have any credit cards, we'd like to help you too. At bettercreditcards.com, we have credit cards that offer different things for different people. Some cards offer points. Some cards are designed to help you build your credit. Bettercreditcards.com wants to help you get a better credit card, no matter what you're looking for. See if we can help you find a better credit card at bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Now, RadioTravelGroup.com presents a news headline from somewhere in this world, Dateline Japan. In the final hours of the 2020 Olympics, Team USA rallied to beat China in the gold medal tallies. Got a question here. Are the Olympics done then?
I have no idea.
I don't know
haven't been
either.
following them at all.
This story could be 2 weeks old. I wouldn't know.
Could be. I have not
I remember
been
seeing
following
something.
any of it.
It wasn't. I think it was last weekend though. I don't think it was this weekend. We were in a restaurant that had TVs, and there was some Olympic looking stuff on TV.
Olympic looking stuff.
I don't know. Might have been something else. Could have been monster trucks. I have no idea. It was something. It was something. But there you go. That is a news headline from somewhere in this world.
At WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com, we help you get ready for all the fun holidays throughout the year with fun, silly, and just plain weird gift ideas for your friends. If you have a friend who has a bizarre sense of humor, we've got a gift for them. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com posts a link to something that will make you smile each and every day. Whether you buy these weird gifts or not, it's worth checking out just for a smile. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. That's WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
Now, some weird news brought to you by WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. A man facing charges after police say he barricaded himself in a treehouse after assaulting an elderly man and setting fire to his home.
Wow, there's a lot going on.
There is. Let's break this down. 20-year-old Joseph Alton Hawk charged with arson and assault-related charges after an incident. Quite the incident. 1 p.m. is when this happened, by the way. He assaulted an 82-year-old man. Keep in mind, he's 20. Police responded, said they also learned he allegedly set fire to the home and then ran off. Don't know why.
Wow.
Canine officers, helicopters searching for him. Police again responded to the home at 7:10 a.m. after there were reports that Hawk was seen there.
So he
when they
went
got
back?
there. Yeah, they found him barricaded in a treehouse.
Wow.
Eventually surrendered without incident, arrested, arraigned, currently in jail on a $150,000 bail. Fire marshal is investigating the fire. So, a lot of stuff going on there. That is bizarre, and that is why it is. Today's Weird News, brought to you by WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
John and Heidi.
Now your moment of duh, brought to you by BetterResultsAdvertising.com. A ghost hunter was injured in a fall at a central terminal. Buffalo police say 2 individuals, man and a woman, were ghost hunting without permission at a terminal when the 35-year-old woman fell through a substation roof near the back of the property. 15 to 20 feet is how far she fell, by the way. That's a long ways to fall. I mean, that's enough to get hurt pretty good. 10:30 p.m. is when this happened. Woman transported to the medical center in an ambulance, treated for multiple injuries. The man with her was not injured. Police say no charges have been filed in the incident yet, but it has drawn the attention of ghost hunters. This central terminal has now for many, many visits, and they're all unauthorized. The Ghost Hunters TV series once broadcast a 6-hour live program from this station. Nonprofit, which runs the building, has hosted ghost tours as well. These 2 were not invited, by the way, so they had no permission to be there. If you're going to do that, get permission, because it's a bad idea otherwise.
Know that what you're doing is safe, because
they didn't do it right.
Yeah,
everything they
clearly
did was wrong. That is why it is today's Moment of Duh.
Early to bed, early to rise makes you healthy, wealthy, and wise. This is a great quote from Benjamin Franklin. At InsuranceChicken.com, we know a thing or two about great quotes. We help people get great insurance quotes every day. It's super simple and free to find out if we can make you healthy, wealthy, and wise. Okay, I can't guarantee that, But I can assure you we'd love to help at InsuranceChicken.com. We want to help you peck out great deals on insurance. That's InsuranceChicken.com.
Time now for Is It a Golf Course or Is It a Rehab Center? Brought to you by TimeForRehab.com. Heidi, tell me, Arrowhead Point, Alberton, Georgia. Arrowhead Point, is it a golf course or is it a rehab center?
Golf course.
And the answer is golf course. Good job.
Yeah.
Would it have helped? I guess you got it right, but if I would have told you point had an E at the end, would that have helped at all?
No.
All right. Pointy, but I think it's point, just silent.
All right. Nice.
Heidi is on a roll. That is how we play. Is it a golf course or is it a rehab center? Brought to you by TimeForRehab.com.
John and Heidi.
This portion of the John and Heidi Show is brought to you by the John and Heidi Show. That sounds kind of funny, but it's true. Go to your local radio station and ask them to start carrying the John and Heidi Show. Here's the best part. They can carry the show for free. They play a couple commercials, but it doesn't cost them anything every month. So if you know a radio station that could use a little bit of help, send them our way. Send them to johnandheidishow.com. Again, johnandheidishow.com. We would love to do a radio program in your community. Then you could listen to the podcast and listen to us on the radio.
John and Heidi.
We always like to wrap things up around here with good news, and I think this is good news. Comes your way courtesy of bettercreditcards.com. 7-year-old boy is fighting bullies with inspirational videos. You gotta love this. 7-year-old boy in Rhode Island is wise beyond his years. His name is Rowan Montgomery. R-O-W-Y-N. Is that right to say that? Rowan. I bet it's Rowan.
Okay.
He's been posting inspirational videos about everything from back-to-school fears to self-image and much, much more. He says, when I make videos, it makes me feel happy, and other people can watch them and feel happy. They're getting picked up. If they're getting picked on or if they're shy or something, they can just watch these videos.
Right.
He said he started making the videos after he was bullied in school, and he didn't want other kids to feel alone. He says with bullies, it doesn't matter what they think about you. It matters what you think about yourself.
Oh, what
and
a
it's good to
little
embrace
sweetheart.
yourself and tell other people who you are, he says. His mother, Michelle, helps him post the videos to his YouTube channel, Rollin' with Rowan. See, I bet it is Rowan.
Oh, yep, cute.
He's so funny, Michelle said, and an old soul. You can talk to him about such deep things. And on here, there's one that's called Second Graders, We Got This. And there's another one called Embrace Yourself. And again, this channel has got quite a few subscribers now, which is really cool.
That's really great.
You know, I got to
it.
tell you something. I don't subscribe to many YouTube channels just because I don't do a lot of the whole YouTube thing.
Right.
We have a YouTube channel. I don't even know I subscribe to
Right.
that. I probably should. But I'm going to subscribe to this because when you do subscribe to a channel, when you go on to YouTube, then that's one of that stuff will pop up. And this little dude is wise beyond his years, like it says in the story. I think that is really, really cool.
That's really
don't you?
great. Yes.
So if you're maybe needing a little inspiration, Rowan might be able to help you. I've got a link to him in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com. Time to say goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Thursday.